Welcome to this Interact software video demonstration. It's going to be a short video on a new feature that relates to the Interact job costing system, and it's where we can keep a log of all the movements by date that occur on a particular job. So let's go into the jobs database now. I'll select menu number 4. It'll come up with a search screen. I'm not going to bother searching. I've only got one test example here, so I'll just press enter to start the search. It's called up a particular job, my test job, so let's just select that job and have a look at those job details. Now this job, as you can see, is to construct a new carport and garage. It's a typical sort of job costing building style job, if you like. And so what we've got here, just in the tab menu, you can see it's called the daily log. And I've already started this one off, so you'll see what the effect of what I've been doing. And it keeps a log by date, as you can see, by activity type, and also by employee. And there are links to the purchase order number in terms of purchases of materials, works orders for against subcontractors, our invoice number in terms of the creditors' invoice numbers, what hours have been expended on the job, the committed costs, which is when you're raising purchase orders or works orders, the actual costs, estimate of the sales value, what's been quoted, the contract value, variations to contract, and the addition between the original contract sum and variation being the adjusted contract sum, and the expected sell, which is the markup of actual costs with the markups to show what we should invoice it for, progress claims, and of course lastly invoices, a little comment there. So this file gets updated automatically whenever we do anything, whether we make appointments. Let me just close that screen down for a moment. If we can go in and make an appointment for someone to go and visit the site. If we go into the financial summary, we've done a progress claim already. You can see that progress claim there. That's updating the daily movements log file, as is the sales invoice file. And if we go into transactions and processes, of course all these transaction types, whether they be timesheets here at the bottom and expense recoveries, raising purchase orders and works orders on suppliers and subcontractors, issuing stock if you've got stock in a warehouse to the job, and creditor invoices, of course, and job cost accruals. All these things go into the daily movements log. As to things like the contract values and things even are coming over here as far as the some of the processes are concerned, like the alert system, alerting people within your organization as to a concerning situation on a job. That goes into the log file, as does query sheets, where you've got queries or questions that you're asking people like engineers and architects. All these sort of things which are date related, including variations to contract, all go into the daily log file. So it's a good way of tracking what movements have been happening and who's doing what on a particular job. And of course you can link back to the source transactions. This isn't really a transaction file. That is a transaction ledger. That is a separate inquiry file. In fact, if we go back here, you'll see, oops, I didn't mean to do that. Yes, I can go into the transactions and processes. One of the inquiries here that gives us a complete ledger, job cost ledger, of all the actual accounting entries as well. So that's separate to things that may not have an accounting entry transaction as such, but still are a movement or a change by date. So that's why we have this daily log file. Anyway, sort of got some key performance information there. If you've got questions or comments or things that you'd like to change about this system, maybe discuss with me. Clive Rainbow is my name. Our toll-free number's on the website, and I just look forward to hearing from you. Okay, thanks for watching. Cheerio.